Howdy, howdy. Let's talk a little Sarasota Tim. Surprise, surprise. I have friends that are like, why? Why? Why not? It's a niche. It's a very, very, very niche. It's a niche of a niche because I'm not Sarasota Tim, which is a niche, and I'm not a big Sarasota Tim actual commenter. I'm more of a I want to see myself as more of a Sarasota Tim commenter, which is what a lot of us Sarasota Tim commenters do. So first off, let's talk Carl the Bohemian. He is recommending Life and Vibes' most recent video. What? They've had they've had a little, back and forth, but I think overall Carl, he wants to be friends, and that's nice. He's a forgiving dude. He seems more, obviously with the name Carl the Bohemian, you're a little like peace and love, peace and love. Ringo Starr, who doesn't love Ringo Starr? It's a hard decision of which, oh, my dog's barking, which Beatle is your favorite. It changes over time. I think at this point, obviously, two are passed away, but I think even with Paul, who's still really cute and was, I'd say, the cutest as a young person, I think Ringo might be the cutest as an elder. And I said it. Ringo's the hottest Beatle. Now, is he 82, 83? Yeah, still hot. Still has it. You know who else who still has it? Well, he may have hit the wall last year, but Dick Van Dyke. I get it, girl. He's got a 6-year-old wife. I get it. Dick Van Dyke. He's got the moves. He's the man. Chim, chimney, chim, chimney, chim, chim, chiree. Who doesn't love that? Come on. Okay. Coming at you with lots of energy tonight. I'm shaking it up. So, he's recommended Life and Vibes' most current video. It's not about Sarasota Tim. It's about some dude, I think, who's choosing alternative medicine for his cancer treatment. And I'm sure the nurse with licensure has lots to say. But at the same time, he said he unsubscribed from her. So he's got a little mixed feelings there going on. I'm not subscribed to her. I wish I could be. I wish she had a little tiny bit more sense of humor about herself. If you would like to write something in my comments that's hateful, go for it. I need any comment. So I'll take hate comments. I'll take a down, a thumbs down. I'll take a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs down. It doesn't matter. Write a comment. Just say anything. Say you're pasty. You have no color in your eyebrows tonight. Where'd your eyebrows go? Where'd your top lip go? Say it all. Whatever. I went to Ulta to get lip liner, and I actually had a lady help me, and she was a very young lady. I would say like maybe 23, 24. And she went to pencil it in, and she was having a hard time, and I struggle with this too. And she says, well, usually people have like a ridge you can like follow. I don't got that. It went away. Time erased it. That's just how it goes. Okay, so New York Dan. I think, Carl and New York Dan, they're my favorites. Okay, sorry, they just are. New York Dan talks what he's made from YouTube, and he said $15,000. I mean, that's not bad for a side gig where you're not like editing a bunch of videos. I mean, yeah, he does put out a lot of videos, so, so, and he has 10,000 subscribers. Now his views are, about 1,000, maybe 2,000 on some videos, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little less, so hey, there's hope. There's hope. Now, my videos don't get very many views, but I'm having fun doing it. And that's what it's about. Because, my Aunt Nancy, she's like the best seamstress I've ever seen. She makes beautiful work, but she never wants to be paid for it because then it becomes a job. So, hey, that's what I'm telling myself. I don't want this to become a job because it's just fun. Okay. Then he took, and he said if you buy him coffees, he will take more trips into the city and also give it out to the homeless, I guess, film it. And I thought, maybe I'll film giving some money to the homeless because I want to put some kits together with like toothbrushes and maybe some, wet wipes or something they can use. Anyway, and give them like a $10 bill or a $20 bill. And then I get mixed emotions like, are they just going to go buy drugs? That's always a concern. And then some people are like, well, who cares? Go let them go buy drugs. But, you know, that's where you get mixed emotions. Okay. Then he took us on a tour of Jones Beach. Cute. I like how Dan, like, he's eclectic. He does different things. He'll be using a wrench. He'll be changing some ball bearings. He'll be, doing some mechanical stuff, working on a boat that has mildew. And then he'll take us on a nice walk in Jones Beach. Good, And then he'll talk about Sarasota Tim. He's eclectic. He's a Renaissance man. All right. Russell, I didn't see. He didn't put out a video. I haven't subscribed to him. I feel like, I'm not so sure. And, but, I like some of the things he's got to say. He put out a video on how to get 8,000 watch hours. Okay. He's got it. He's got some info. Miss Vicky, she's only been doing shorts. She hasn't been doing any of her videos, long form videos, driving to work and telling us about, Sarasota Tim and putting on makeup. I don't know. I feel like that court life and vibe losing that court case kind of shook her up, Hey, I think it shook life and vibe up. She's done some videos. She did at least one video of Sarasota Tim since, but she's done other videos too. Squirrel Bait Purity, she took down she privated all her videos because she's, afraid that Sarasota Tim might have a big ego now and might try to go out. Well, he didn't actually sue anybody. He didn't take anybody to court. Okay. So I don't think he really wants to do that. He's already been there, done that. Maybe he is feeling himself that he won, or maybe she's just worried about copyright strikes. That might be more what it is, because then if you get too many, you can get your channel taken away. So I get it, Squirrel. Be safe than sorry. I took down some of my videos and privated them. Some I just took down because I thought Life and Vibe might come after me. You know what I'm saying? Because she's the one who actually has taken someone to court. I don't need that headache. Not for something that's just supposed to be fun, Okay, Dinger's been doing videos from his pool. I've done some videos from my pool. I think I might have privated those, and breaking down Tim's travel around our country. Okay, and then, this whole Jeb's journey. Okay, I don't know. I put in the search bar Sarasota Tim. Okay, because I don't follow all the creators that talk about him. So, but I was trying to find other ones, and I came across this, and I thought this was kind of interesting. Okay, here we go. This is a comment that Jeb, his wife, and 2 dogs left on Sarasota Tim's channel. Hey, did you guys read this? Did you see it? He said, Sarasota Tim, I just want you to know I admire your attitude, the way you present yourself, and sometimes the way you present yourself as something that I strive to be. You're always really positive, never really speaking negative, and you have a wonderful vibe. And he capitalized it. Double Meaning, I think so. I'm looking at the camera. I think so. I'm trying to have this set up, but it's not very good. It's looking down on me too much. Ah, there's a wonderful vibe in your channel. You see what I did there? Oh, he did say that. Kind of punny. It's nice watching your videos. Hmm. You know, see, Russell, he got an interview with Sarasota Tim by being charming, didn't he? Got some more subscribers, got more watch hours. Maybe Jeff's, you know, picked up some pointers from Russell. Okay. Now let's go to the man himself. Yes, let's go to Braden Tim. He talked about getting a lady in his cramper on his travels. Tangentially. I mean, he didn't come out and say it exactly, but he said if she ever used the cushion he's getting, you know. Then talked about he doesn't need a lady. So one breath he's saying maybe he'll get a lady in his booth, and then another breath he's saying I don't need a lady because, you know, I've learned from my past lives, but I think he's been talking a lot about relationships, a lot about ladies. And who can blame him? He's human. People like companionship, you know, but also there's conflict in relationships. So I get his point, you know. So there's a yin and a yang and a zing. He talked about all the improvements and the fixing he's done on his cramper, and it's a lot. Feels like he's putting a lot of money into that thing that a lot of us are wondering how much he's really going to like it. Oh, and Carl called it a prison cell. He talks about us, you know, peons having prison jobs. Well, Carl says he might have a prison cell. Okay. I think he's going to miss the luxury of his RV sitting on in Bradenton. And then he said that the Winn-Dixie was across the street, and I was like, oh, see, I live part-time in Bradenton most of the time. I've never seen him around. I've never went and looked for him. Okay. But when he said he lived across from I know people know the actual name of his camp where he lives at the RV park, but I've intentionally not really listened to it. Anyway, he's gonna do a big long trip, like a circle around America, going up north and across and then down and then back across. A lot of us think he's not gonna do it. We'll have to see. You know, he might be doing it for that views to keep up the numbers. And also, you know, I do think he's gonna see his daughter, but I think that might be where it ends. Oh, he says he might sleep at Cracker Barrels. I mean, I've never been in a Cracker Barrel parking lot in the middle of the night. I knew people did it with vans. I didn't know you could be pulling a trailer and doing it, which you know, let me know. Let me know below. And if you've made it this long, as they say, like, subscribe, make a comment. Okay. What else? Oh yeah, I think I pretty much said it all. So, if I would love for you to like and subscribe, if not, just watch. I appreciate it. Okay. Good night. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'm trying to come up with an outro. It's pretty, whatever. Bye.